Now let's take a closer look to the relative clauses with the accusative. Again, I have two sentences that I want to combine. Der Mann kauft ein Bier, the man buys a beer. Ich kenne den Mann, I know the man. Now, you know it from the first video, you have to look for contact. So what's identical in sentence 1 and 2? You get the idea? It is der Mann and den Mann. And don't worry about the articles for now. It's the man that is identical because the other possibility would have been beer, but there's no beer here. Or ich, but there's no ich in the first sentence. So Mann it is again. So now you know you need a relative pronoun for the beginning. Let's take a look at this in a moment. We also know that at the end we have the verb of the second sentence, which is kenne. And I simply copy that verb to the end. And you also know that the contact, the word you are exchanging for the relative pronoun, goes here. So what is left is ich. And I can put that simply here by copying it. So now let's take a look. How do I replace den Mann? You can see already, if you don't know that kenne takes the accusative, this must be accusative because of the den. And let's take a look again. The accusative is here and der Mann is masculine, so it's den as well. So actually all I've got to do is strike through man and copy what is left, den, here. It is pretty simple actually, it's pretty nice. That works almost all of the times, except later on in the more complicated cases. But we take care of that in the B1 course. So that is actually it. Der Mann, den ich kenne, kauft ein Bier. I have summarized the steps for you that will help you to crack every relative clause you come across. The first thing you always have to do is to find a connection. In this case it's der Mann and den Mann. Then you place the relative clause, which usually is the second one, right after the connection word, in this case. The third step would be to identify the case of the relative clause. As we are replacing den Mann, and den Mann is accusative, we take the relative pronoun of the masculine in the accusative. We have done that simply by striking through Mann and taking the article that's left, den. The fourth step is to put this pronoun at the beginning of the relative clause, and number 5, put the verb of the sentence at the very end, because it's a side clause. So if you go very slowly, with the help of the exercises in your handout, through these 5 steps a few times until they become second nature, you will not have any more trouble with relative clauses again. And even once you reach B1 and see the other videos, you will be able to deal with them instantly without learning something new. This is it. I hope it helps you to crack the relative clauses and to make your life a bit easier.